welcome to the final PWNED before Christmas. Now, it's getting colder outside, but it's not as cold here in the UK as it is over in Sweden.
And I should know, as recently I braved sub-zero temperatures and £10 pints of beer.
Pricey.
In the capital, Stockholm, just to visit the studios of Battlefield 3 developer DICE and get the inside track on the Back to Karkand expansion pack. Nicholas, Back to Karkand brings some classic Battlefield 2 maps to Battlefield 3. Can you tell us what they're all about?
It's about revisiting some of our best maps ever made, 4 classics from BF2.
So why were these maps chosen for this DLC?
We wanted a good mix so that it could be the epic scale maps and some more close combat maps. And these were the most popular ones in BF2 and they're really fan favorites, so we really wanted to give that back.
So how did you find out these were fan favourites? Was it because of data you had or because of fan feedback?
It's both actually. We've all played lots of BF2 and we know what's been popular, but also we of course have the telemetry data to see what actually is being played most.
Now you mentioned large scale and small scale combat. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, you have, for example, Gulf of Oman, which is really big, and Wake, which is even bigger, where you have the full-scale helicopters, airplanes, tanks, jeeps, all of it. And then you have Karkand and Sharky, which is more, we have some construction sites, buildings, infantry moving across the street and fighting over buildings.
Can you explain what developments we may have seen since people may have played it on Battlefield 2?
These maps were played some years ago, and we thought, what could have happened to them in this time of absence, so to speak? And we thought of having them as these sites where they try to build up something. For example, they tried to make a resort on Sharky, for example, where they started building. But now, once again, war hits and the military moves in, and now it's kind of half finished in some places.
And the Battlefield 2 maps had Conquest Assault mode. That's back now, right?
Yeah, it was the setup we used for maps that were more about one team being the attacking team, even in Conquest. So, for example, the American side start on an aircraft carrier and charge in on the beach, or start at a base and start rolling in tanks. And then the other side actually owns the map from the beginning. So the thing is, the attackers have a ticket advantage and move in and try to quickly establish themselves on the combat zone and start capping flags. Otherwise they will quickly bleed out if the defenders are doing the job.
What weapons can you use in the game this time?
We have 10 weapons, classic weapons from BF2 that you can unlock, and the cool thing is that once you can bring them with you into the vanilla game, so you always have your weapons available.
Now the trailer says extended persistence. What does that mean?
It's the new assignment system, and that basically means that you have the normal progression system from BF3 where you rank up and you earn your weapons and your unlocks and all that. But now in parallel you can also complete these assignments and earn weapons and unlocks through them as well.
There's some new ways to fly and drive about as well?
Yeah, we have 3 new vehicles, one Stovall fighter jet and one APC and one buggy. And the cool thing with the jet is that it has this vertical takeoff and landing capability, which means that you can hover on the battlefield. And that's a very strategic thing, because if you're a stationary target, you're easily taken down, but you can also hold areas and capture flags and doing those things in a jet.
So potentially rewarding, but dangerous?
Yes.
Tell me about this 4th vehicle. There's a bulldozer in there, is that right?
Maybe, I think, yeah. There might be an Easter egg vehicle. If you search, you may find...
What made you guys decide to put a bulldozer in a level and hide it away somewhere? Is that just having a bit of fun?
It's having a bit of fun. We like, having these small comical things for people to really, enjoy and laugh and have fun with. And considering there's so much construction going on, we thought it's a good idea that they have left some machinery there.
Finally, Nicholas, what does Back to Karkand offer to Battlefield 3 gamers?
We offer BF2 players a really nice nostalgia trip with some new things to discover, with new guns and new vehicles. But also new BF gamers, they don't have to play this before. They're getting 4 classic maps. They're classic for a reason. They're just going to jump in and have a great time.